Nick,
Yo.
what's your topic?
Well, now I got to find it. My topic, of course, comes... We went through a lot of topics today, so bear with me. My topic comes from Twitter, of course. If you have topics for the show, make sure to follow me and tweet at me, Nick_Scarpino. I don't even know how to say this guy's name. Egotaku, EIGOTAKU. What will humans lose or gain in the next stages of our evolution?
Nipples.
You think we're going to lose nipples?
Gain them.
We're going to gain more?
More
like a dog?
nipples, like Portillo.
Like when they have those big nipples that just come down their body and they look like buttons on a freaking suit?
Yeah. No, I think dudes are losing the
Double-breasted
nips.
suit.
No.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Have they even started? Have dudes started being born without nips? How many dudes without nips do you know?
Well, see, now I'm excited to hear what your genius answer is, Greg. What have people started being born without doing?
Touche.
No ears. Oh, all those people without ears. We're going to lose
All
hearing.
right, good call. Good call. Good call.
Yeah, the nips.
The nips is what you think they'll lose.
What do you think they're going to gain? Because if we lose the nips, we're losing them for a reason, right? Guys
No,
don't
I
need
don't
them
think
anymore.
that's not how evolution works.
Yeah, that is how evolution works.
You lose something to gain something else.
No, you don't, not to gain something else, but you
This
lose
isn't
something.
an RPG where you only have so many
you gain
fucking
something
things
or
in
you
your
slots
weapon. Yeah.
Slots.
You gain something or
Accessory
you
slots.
mutate because of a condition or a set of circumstances that makes your specific gene pool more, acclimated or stronger against that thing.
Well,
we don't need nipples, so
So
eventually
we lose the nips, gain flight.
Okay, I don't think I should have gone first if we wanted to take this topic anywhere close to serious.
Things we're gonna lose: intelligence.
Oh, I think
You're
so
out of your
too.
mind.
I think we're gonna get stupider because here's the thing: is stick with me on this, all right? It's like survival of the fittest. Who's breeding the most? Blah, blah, blah. I think stupid people are having more kids than smart people.
Yeah.
Think about it, like all the 16 and pregnant shows and all the problems we have with all these.
But it doesn't say that their kids are gonna be stupid.
That's a good point. Good point.
And
But I mean, you got one arm tied behind your back if you're born into poverty.
Sure,
in a house that never went to
that's
college.
true.
Didn't do any
But your
things.
capacity is your capacity to learn is inborn. Your intelligence is based on your experiences. So, a person that might not seem very smart could have the capacity to be smart, like you said, if the condition was better, nature versus nurture.
Sure, nature, nurture.
I think obviously that we're going to become much, much smarter. That we're going to become probably physically weaker, and our heads are going to get bigger, and all those kinds of things. That's old sci-fi writers thought aliens looked like, basically, because we're going to basically have a lesser and lesser need to do things physically. So over thousands of years, our bodies are going to robots will have
all the parts of our body going to get smaller.
No, except for that part. That's
going to
stay the same,
right? Oh, thank God.
Damn it.
But I think that there's something to be said about evolution taking a species that
too big,
over
is that what
thousands
you're
of years is smart and doesn't need to do anything for itself and has robots and things to do like whatever.
Do you think we're gonna be like what was that movie? The Pixar movie with the robot
Wall-E.
We're all just fat on vacation for the rest of our lives out in space
No.
somewhere.
No, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think over thousands of years, like we've gotten taller, right? Like over the last few hundred years, like much taller.
Gotta reach all the bananas.
That's a reflection on our diet and the accessibility of
Bananas.
food. Yes, bananas.
The accessibility of bananas.
It's mostly because of the accessibility of meat.
Yeah, protein.
And so we see ways that we can genetically change ourselves by our environment. If we look at that in terms of like robots and computers and kind of think about like something that's physically intensive, like mining, right? Well, robots will do that. Think about something intensive like putting machines together, working on an assembly line. Robots will do that. Yeah. Like we really are going in that direction. So it makes you wonder over thousands of years or even hundreds of years how our body's going to respond to that new condition. And it means that our brain capacity must be bigger to deal with these new new technologies. But we don't need muscles.
On that front, yeah, I was going to agree with you because look, the amount of information that we have to process on a daily basis now has to be hundreds of times more than it was 100 years ago for the average human being, right? So we are forcing in order to succeed in these worlds and for our gene pools to live on and to flourish, we are forcing ourselves to have to think faster and better and evolve in that way. And I think that, we're going to get smarter, hopefully taller, because that would be lovely for me. And if we could get a robot to take my wife out every once in a while.
No, none of the things you're talking about right now.
I can't do it now?
No.
It won't happen 20 years from now?
No.
Well, fuck evolution. Dude, it's not part of the party.
It's not.
2016.
Evolution is.
Oh, no.
You just won over
Well,
so many
no, look.
southern states.
We just got Texas.
Yeah, I see. It's a new Southern strategy.
Evolution.
Not part of the
Evolution.
party.
Yeah, I mean, I think
It's clearly not part of the party. We got Cheetos.
it's just weird to think that the reason we're
Everyone's
like,
welcome on our party
a
list.
good example is North Korean kids and South Korean kids are inches apart in terms of height by the time they reach like 10 years old because North Korean diet is so bad. So like you could like that's why we've talked about before American GIs, there are thousands of us over there still in South Korea on the DMZ. We put our biggest soldiers over there to make it look like we're all that big because they don't know. So they're like, think, oh, the 6'8" guy is emblematic of every American, and we are undernourished and small. And so we see even generationally how the lack of food or the surplus of food like we have in the United States can affect your size to be bigger or smaller. So I do wonder in the coming generations how our size will, if we do get bigger, because we have a surplus of food, and especially in the United States, like we're very fortunate in the sense, hopefully it doesn't backfire on us one day, we're very fortunate in the sense that we don't have a huge population compared to a lot of places in the world and plenty of room to grow our own food. We're actually pretty self-sustaining in terms of our food stuff. So we're always going to have access to food. So I'd be interested to see like how our kids and grandkids and their kids and so on become bigger or kind of stay the same, because there really is a huge difference between going to an old house, especially on the East Coast. I don't know if you guys have been in old houses. I'm sure you have. Like they like doorways are made for smaller people 200 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Like you could see
Going to a cathedral that's like 500 years old or 1,000 years old. Like the hallways or the stairwells specifically.
yeah,
I
and
went
like
to El
Germany
Duomo,
when you go to the dome.
at the Dome. Well, yeah, I went to El Duomo in Florence, and I walked. You go up it, and it's just. I mean, you're walking up a staircase, not the least of which is the most claustrophobic inducing thing on the planet. Shoulder to shoulder, almost maybe. You got a little bit more space. But I mean, the little monks that used to walk up there, or the little not the monks, the priests that used to walk up, tiny little guys like my dad,
Muppet walk.
like Big Lou.
You make me do a little but but I think inevitably our brain capacity must get bigger. But at the same time, like I'm not super educated on it, but I wonder. They often say we don't use all of our brain. I wonder if we use what we have first.
They,
so that's the
they made a
thing.
documentary called Lucy about this.
What happens
Really?
when her brain reaches 100% capacity? I have no
Oh, that
idea.
commercial.
Lucy uses it.
Oh, I know that wasn't.
And the waters.
It's gonna be
of
really
the sea
awkward
and the
showers
waters.
in like 200 years.
What happened?
It's gonna be really awkward showers because they're gonna have bigger brains. It's gonna be thinking more. We all know we think a lot in the shower,
We do.
and they're bigger, and the shower head's gonna be lower than them. And that's always really weird. I'm sure you know.
Oh,
what
I
I'm
know all
talking
about it.
Go to
I
these
make do.
hotels.
I make
I
do.
never thought about that.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
It's the
That's gotta
worst.
suck for you.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
You gotta do the thing where you like you lower, you roll underneath.
Yeah.
Oh man, then it gets in your eyes. See, for
No
me, at the perfect height, the average height for human beings,
Right.
It's just like showers are perfect.
Because
water
the opposite
evaporates
probably
by the
comes.
time it
and
gets
says,
to
I
you.
can't reach the thing. It's too hot. Can't turn it down.
Plus, you don't have
Sorry,
to.
I wanted my
can't
friend.
reach
I
the
turned
thing.
to the friend.
You can't. You don't even have to
You are a
unlock
dick.
doors, right? Because you can climb through the keyhole. You fucking leprechaun.
It's okay. At least people don't run from me. They think about fucking bear.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody's afraid of you.
They ain't afraid of no ghost. Where are we at right now?
We're done. This
What's
topic is
happening?
done.
This is it.
That's evolution for you.
Thanks,
That was a
everyone.
good topic. So nipples are going right.
Yeah, and we're gonna have flight and big
Nipples,
brains
wisdom teeth, and appendixes are
and
all
giant
gone.
penises.
Oh yeah.
Wisdom teeth need to get out of here.
Yeah, they need. To
It's
get
funny, man.
the
Some
fuck
people are being born without them, or like they're only two are coming.
Oh, there
in
you
a
go.
lot.
That's
yeah.
evolution.
It's
There you go.
no, it is happening. It is definitely like the evolution is definitely doing away with them.
All right, then.
So
there you go.
that is
Figured it out.
evolution in action. All four of mine came in. None of them impacted, which is unbelievable.
Where do we stand on telekinesis? Is that gonna happen at some point?
You have to get rid of the freckles to get that.
Damn, you are just burning through these today. You
Colin,
want anything else? You want to get rid of any other species or?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Can,
Pinky toes? No, I like
can
toes.
telekinesis ever happen?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Yeah,
what-
probably.
I
mean,
what
what
is
is the-
Colin? Because Colin knows
He's
exactly
an
what's gonna
adult.
happen in
But
200
I
years.
often wonder, like, what is the limit? Like, if we think telekinesis is possible, then yes, it could happen from a sentient being. I guess I just don't know. We aren't able to use all of our brain. We don't understand anything. That's what we've talked about that so many times. We don't get anything.
working.
We don't understand anything. You know,
Tim's thinking
there's so much we
about
can't see and so much we
twerking.
can't do. So yeah, I think it's probably
solid.
I think it's probably
That's not
possible.
telekinesis.
There's only two things Tim we think about. It's either twerking or that rapper that he always likes.
Yeah.
Tone deaf.
One
Tone
of
deaf.
the two.